Alrighty, so what is going on, guys? My name is Cam here and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be doing episode 4 on my Discord bot tutorial series. Today we're going to be covering tickets, just a simple new and close command. Close can only be ran in the ticket and the new can be ran anywhere, so where you can create a ticket. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So we're just going to create a new file and we're going to call it new.js, or you can call it, well, yeah, actually call it new, because you can do the aliases and you can call it ticket or you can call it whatever. So we're gonna go to our user info command and we're just gonna kind of copy this. Go to new, make sure we put this, our bracket to close the client.onMessage. So the name of it is gonna be new, and we're gonna, for sake, we're just gonna put ticket. So you can call it either ticket or new. So now we're going to start off with a reason. So we're gonna see why the person wants to open the ticket. So we're gonna do const reason equals message.content dot split, and we're just gonna split it at the space and then dot join. Now we're going to kind of want to make a support category, so we're just gonna kind of if we don't have a support category, then we're going to kind of create one. So we're just gonna do let support category equal message dot guild dot channels dot cache. And we're gonna see if the category is called tickets. Now, this is basically just finding it, and I've had a couple questions. If you're using Discord.js version 12 or later, you're going to have to use .cache.find to be able to use the collection. If you're using only 11. You can do just like .find, but this, as we're doing Discord.js v12, so that's why I'm using .cache.find for the collection. Now we're going to do if message.guild.me, which is checking if the bot has permission. If it doesn't have the permission, manage underscore channels, and then we're gonna check and support category does not exist. Gotta make sure you put the right brackets instead of the little these. Just gotta make sure you put the bracket. And we're just gonna do support category equals await message.guild.create channel. And we're just gonna call it tickets. Now we're going to do the type, because we don't want to make it a channel. We don't want to make it a voice channel, so we're just going to call type, and we're going to call it a category. Which, in Discord, there is only 3 categories, so you can have voice, text, or category. And I think there's like 2 others, like the announcements channels, and like updates or something like that, if you have the development thing. So now we're going to check if it doesn't have permission. And support category. So we're just gonna say we're just gonna message dot channel dot send, and we're just gonna say sorry, but I do not have permission to create the category. needed for tickets. And we're just gonna call it. Now, if you want to make this something else, if you're gonna make it dynamic, you would want to call in a database or something like that. But for our sake, we're just gonna keep it as is. So now we're going to check if it has a support team role. So that's the only role that, and the member that created the ticket is the only role that actually has access to it. So we're just gonna do if message .guild .roles .cache .find, and we're gonna check if it's just called support team, and if we don't have one, we're going to create it. And we're just gonna name support team, and then we're gonna make the color, we'll just say blue. I'm not sure if we have to do it all caps or not, so I'm just gonna do it all caps. So these things are just here to make stuff look a lot better. Alright, so now we're going to see if we have a support team role. So if support role, and we're just gonna kind of make it we're gonna call support role let support role equal we're just gonna do this, and I should find it. We're just gotta close that. So now if there is a support role, but no, we're gonna do if not support role. And we're just gonna say return do message dot channel dot send, and I'm just gonna say sorry, but there is no support team role in this server. Either create. Alright, so now we're going to check if there's a reason. If not reason, and we're just going to return message.channel.send. We're just going to say, please specify a ticket subject. Just going to do a new line, and we're going to do backtick. I'm just going to do new, just going to do subject. Okay, now we're just going to say the channel name. We're just going to do const channel name. I'm just going to do capital M. And we're basically going to be finding the channel name that the channel is going to be called for whenever you create the ticket. So we're just going to say ticket dash, and then we're going to do the message author. Then we're going to do username. And then we're going to do dash, and then we're going to do the discriminator, which is basically the numbers. Message.author. That's how you spell it. Now we're going to check if message.guild.channels.cache find if the channel exists. Now we're just going to do just because sometimes it likes to break. And then we're just going to check. Yes. So now, if we cannot find it, we're just gonna say gonna return message.channel.send. Sorry, but you already have a ticket open. Now, for the final step to create the channel. So, if everything's good, we're going to create the channel. So we're just going to do message.guild.channels.create. And then we're just going to call it this. We're just going to do channel name. And now we're going to do comma. And we're just going to say the parent is going to be support category.id. And then we're going to do another one. Do topic. And do ticket owner message.author.id. I'm going to do .then see error function to this. Now we're just gonna kind of define the rules. So we're gonna do const support roles. So we're just gonna do sr equals message.guild.roles.cache.get, and then we're just gonna do support role. Now for the @everyone roles, we're just gonna do const everyone equals. I'm just gonna do this, but instead of doing this, we're gonna do .find role arrow function role.name equals @everyone. Now we're gonna do c.over update permissions. Well, not update permissions. Update overwrite for sr. We're just gonna do a function send underscore messages. We're gonna do true, and then view channel, and we're also gonna do true. So now we're gonna do C. We're just gonna basically kind of do the same thing, but for role, we're gonna do everyone. We're just gonna do false. And we're just gonna do this again. And we're gonna do message.author. So now they actually have permissions. Now we're just going to kind of make an embed to whenever you create the ticket, it kind of greets you. We're gonna do let created ticket embed equal new message embed. We're gonna do .set color. We're just gonna do blue. We're gonna have to put this in quotations. Now we're gonna do .set title. New support ticket. .set. And we're just gonna do gotta make sure you put this so it highlights blue. And we're gonna do your support ticket channel is your hashtag c.id. We're gonna do .set timestamp, and then that's gonna be, well, we're just gonna set a footer. So we're just gonna say made by Cam. Okay, now we're going to c.send, and we're going to, no, not c.send. We're gonna do message.channel dot send, and we're gonna do created ticket embed. Okay, now we want to make another ticket because that was for whenever you create the ticket, it'll just tell you that you've made a ticket. So now we're just gonna kind of create another one for the greeting. Now this one's gonna be c.send. I'm just gonna call this one embed. Okay. So now this one's just gonna say instead of this, we're gonna say actually we're gonna remove this entire thing. Now we're just gonna do .add field and a new support ticket. I'm gonna do my submitting support ticket. Our support staff will get back to you shortly. Now we can remove the set title. Now, just so we kind of send all errors to the console, we're just going to say .catch console.error. Alright, so now let's go test it out. So we're going to do node-index.js. We're going to go to our support server. Alright, so guys, now that we're over here at Discord, so now we're just going to do new. And since it has the required permissions, actually we have an error. Message.guild.createChannel is not a function. So we're going to go to discord.js.org. And we're going to go to message. We're going to go ahead and drag the server, and we're going to go to message. If I can find it. Message.guild. Guild. And it should be create channel. We do create channel. Alright, so guys, just with a little bit of messing around, I figured out the error. It's just we gotta do guild.channels.create, and we done create channel. Let me go to message.guild. Yep, so we're just gonna have to do channels.create, and that's all it really is. So now we're just gonna go back to here, we're gonna go to Discord, and we're gonna do new. And so that's gonna create our tickets category. And now, but there is no support team role, so we're just gonna type new again, and it should create it. Well, actually, we're gonna have to create it by ourselves because I didn't specify a creation for the support team role. So let me delete this role. Delete this role. I don't know why we have these two. And now we're just gonna make a support team role. So now the bot, we gotta make sure that the bot has permissions. Should be over everything. Yep. And so now if we do new, we can actually do new test, it will create a support ticket. And so now we can't really close it. It's not a command. So we're gonna go back to the code, and we're gonna kind of do the close command, which is actually pretty simple. So what we kind of want to do for the close is we go here. We're just gonna do close, close.js. Now let me just do close. Now we're just going to do, we're going to kind of steal this. And we're going to start off with kind of, I don't know how to put it. We're going to kind of basically just delete the channel. That's all it really is. We're just going to do message.channel.delete. And boom, there's our close command. So we're just going to restart it, go back to our code, and we're going to do close. We have an error. Well, we're done. No, close, end. And there it is. So there's our clean and simple support ticket system. If you guys have any more questions, just feel free to let me know. You guys can always join this Discord. We have tons of questions in here. Just people asking random questions. Need help? Just come in here. Do keep in mind, I'm not going to spoon feed you or anything like that. So you must know some basic JavaScript, because I'm not just going to guide you through every single step. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out.